नागालैंड विधानसभा के लिए मतदान पूरा हो गया है। पिछली बार 2018 में जब नागालैंड में चुनाव हुए थे तो 80% मतदान हुआ था। इस बार ये मतदान ज्यादा हुआ है। फाइनल आंकड़े हमारे सामने होंगे और ये जताता है कि जो नागालैंड की जनता है वो लोकतांत्रिक प्रक्रिया में बहुत अच्छे से सहभागिता कर रही है और इसमें सहभागिता महिलाओं की भी बहुत ज्यादा है। इस वक्त मेरे साथ हैं हेकानी जाखलो जी, जो कि एनडीपीपी की उम्मीदवार हैं दीमापुर 3 विधानसभा से। मैडम जाखलू, वेलकम टू संसद टीवी।
Thank you, Pawan. Thank you so much.
My first question to you is that as far as the polling is concerned, it's higher this time. And what are your expectations? Because you are the lady contestant from Dimapur 3 constituency. So what do you see during campaigning also and during voting also today?
I'm from Dimapur 3 and for me every candidate is the same, and people also ask me mahila hai kuch, you know, what is the experience, but for me candidate is a candidate, wo mahila ho ya you know, male or female. And this time being a new entrant, I am very new to politics, but I really, for the past 17 years, 17 साल हमने भी युवा के लिए काम किया है. So I think that also worked for me. People sort of know me because of my work, and this time when I decided to contest, बहुत प्यार, बहुत support हमारा दिमापुर 3 से मिला, and that gave me the confidence to keep working harder and harder and harder. आज हमारा voting polling day था. I'm happy. I have 54 polling stations. I visited about 47, and I'm really happy because wherever I go, I mean, there was so much cheer amongst the people, you know. I didn't expect that. वो हमने एकदम expect नहीं किया, you know, but I'm happy the way it's turned out.
Okay. आपको मैं बता दूं कि जो हेकानी जाखलू जी हैं, बेसिकली पेशे से वो एक वकील हैं, लॉयर हैं, बहुत अच्छी पढ़ी लिखी हैं। वो लेडी श्री राम कॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स दिल्ली की एलुमनाई हैं। उन्होंने LLB किया है और LLM उन्होंने USA से किया है। हेकानी जी, you are well qualified lawyer also, and after completing your education, you came to social work, and there was organization of YouthNet, and you are pursuing this organization, forwarding this organization for last 17 years.
Yes.
So, if I ask the simple question, what is the focus area of Hekani Jakhalu as far as though it's politics now, but in social reforms, what is the focus area?
So like you mentioned, पढ़ाई किया दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में, उसके बाद LLM US. I started to work. हमने हमारा काम शुरू किया, तब my parents हमें फोन करता है, बोलता है कि चलो अभी लड़की है, बहुत पढ़ाई हो गया, बाहर पे बहुत काम हो गया, अभी घर आके काम कर लो, get a government job. But I used to think हम क्या करें, इतना पढ़ा लिखा हो गया, हम अभी घर जाके क्या करें, but I always say people have plans, but God has different plans. And so 2005 हमने सब कुछ छोड़ दिया. I took a total 360-degree turn. 2006 I came back home and started organization called YouthNet, because I wanted to focus on young people. हमारा state में, I'm talking about 18-19 years back, unemployment का बहुत problem था. Nagaland is a very politically, it has a political issue, and it has not been resolved till now, and we are hoping that the political solution will come soon. But 18 साल पहले के बात कर रहा था, our youth, उसका बहुत frustration था, hopelessness था. So I thought हम आएगा, हम एक organization शुरू करेगा, and I will try to bring positivity amongst young people. अपना उसको open their eyes, let them work, stand on their feet, अपना earn their own living. So 17 years I've been doing that. हम education में करता है, skill development, capacity development, entrepreneurship, self-employment, anything and everything under the sun for young people. This time I thought अभी तक तो as an NGO हमने बहुत कुछ कर लिया, but there's still so much to do, and that's possible only if you are sitting as in the highest decision making body, because हमारा युवा का आवाज, it's important that it is heard at the Legislative Assembly. And so policy intervention. Other things, I'm comfortable. My organization is doing well. I should say one of the most successful, not just in Nagaland, but entire Northeast. उसके लिए मेरे को Nari Shakti Award, by the President of India, 2019. Also, I got that award. So it's recognized already. But I really thought it's time that a policy intervention needs to be done, and to make sure that the voices of young people are heard at the policy level. Because I believe that the future, we all know future lies in the hands of our youth. But खाली statement का बारे में नहीं है, no. If you think that future lies in the hands of the youth, it is important कि हम अभी से हमारा youth को nurture करें, mentor करें, उसको build करें, so that our young people, our state, our people is in safe hands.
हेकानी जी, आपको पूर्व राष्ट्रपति रामनाथ कोविंद से नारी शक्ति पुरस्कार मिल चुका है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के लिए, एंड दिस इनिशिएटिव यू सेड कि जो आप इनिशिएटिव लिया है आपने यहाँ पे नागालैंड में, नारी शक्ति अवार्ड तो आपको मिल गया, बट द फैक्ट फाइल इज कि नागालैंड में एक भी महिला जो है वो विधानसभा में नहीं है, एक भी विधायक नहीं है. इट वॉज एम शाजिया जो पीछे रही है, विधायक भी हुई, बाद में वो एमपी भी हुई, पर ये 1982 की बातें हैं. नाउ इट्स 2023 और 2018 में 3% 5 महिलाएं कंटेस्टिंग थी. 2023 में ये 4 महिलाएं आप कंटेस्टिंग हैं. सो नारी शक्ति जो है वो नागालैंड में तो नहीं दिख रहा, अभी तो नहीं दिखता, प्रेजेंट स्टेटस में तो नहीं दिखता. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर? बिकॉज आप भी उतर गए, मैदान में आ गए हैं आप, है ना. सो आप कितना होपफुल हैं कि नारी को भी प्रेजेंटेशन मिलेगा विधानसभा?
I am hopeful. That is why I say this is a fight for women. अभी तक on this state in India, अभी तक महिला representation नहीं हुआ अभी highest decision making body में, and that is why this is a fight for women. And yes, see, Nagaland, we are an indigenous community. Anywhere in the world, indigenous community का उसका patriarchal mindset होता है, उसका होता है. तो yes, that has also been one of the major factor of why women have not been able to participate in the highest decision making body. हमारा in the पिछले में हमारा urban bodies में 33% reservation के लिए बहुत हंगामा हुआ, बहुत हुआ. Government, it brought down the government, and इतना हंगामा हुआ उस टाइम में. But I feel people are more educated now. People are more accepting that women also need to get into the political fray. And हमारा example, from my own experience, seeing so much love and support from people, I believe that people have started accepting it, and people are ready to see women in politics.
हेकानी जी, जनता ने अगर आपको पहुंचाया विधानसभा में, तो इज देयर एनी प्लान, देयर इज समथिंग, द एक्शन प्लान इन माइंड? हेकानी जी के ब्रेन में क्या है, एंड व्हाट डू यू वांट टू से टू दीमापुर 3 असेंबली की जनता को और नागालैंड की जनता को? व्हाट डू यू वांट टू से कि ये अगर मैं पहुंची तो आई विल डू दिस?
So 2 things. One is for my constituency, because if I win, it's not because of my qualification or because of the awards that I have won. It is because of the expectation and the support of people. वो जनताओं ने मेरे को उस पोजीशन में रखा हुआ है. So my duty first is towards my Dimapur 3, who has made me an MLA, if at all it happens. So I'm fighting on 4 issues. One है for youth. Same thing, because I know I've been working, I'm a practitioner for 17 years. So I know that even if Dimapur 3 has to go forward, हमारे युवा को starting from quality education at the primary level, it has to start from there, Experience have shown me कि हम जब unemployment के लिए हम work कर रहे हैं, it's because the education system is not in place. So I want to focus on young people to make sure that the voices of young people are at the policy level. Number 2 है हम fighting for Mahila. Like I mentioned earlier, voices of women needs to be there at the Legislative Assembly. Number 2 है. Number 3 है, I want to make Dimapur 3 a model constituency. My constituency has been neglected for too long. एकदम, I traveled, and I see the people, they've been very neglected. Even basic amenities have not, my people don't even have basic amenities. It's a mixture of rural and urban, Dimapur tree. And it's like a mini Nagaland. It has mixture of all the tribes and also non-Nagas as well, so it's very, very sensitive, making sure that those issues are taken care of. So model constituency ek hai. The other important point is I'm fighting for minority community. I have in my constituency, hamara about 37,600 votes hai. Usme half hai minority community, non-Nagas. And every time, these are the people who are voting to make people MLA and minister. But जब election खत्म हो जाता है तो उसको तो फेंक देता है. उसको, their lives are they still live in 1945. So I want to make sure I consider myself a minority. क्योंकि हम जब नागालैंड में होता है, नोटिस में होता है, हम तो एकदम अपने आप को boss. I feel I'm a boss. The minute I get out of my notice from my Nagaland, minority community हो जाता है. And through various organization, हम दिल्ली जाता है, हम दिल्ली में चिल्लाता है. As a young student, until now, I keep on saying, notice को आगे ले जाओ, Nagaland को भी आगे ले जाओ, development दे दो, So likewise, when I come back to my constituency and my state, it is important that I hold their hands. And while I'm walking ahead, I take them along with me. So these are the 4 points that I'm fighting for my constituency. Otherwise, like I mentioned earlier, youth, women, the voices have to be at the policy level.
Okay. हेकानी जी, आप जो हैं एनडीपीपी और बीजेपी जो कोएलिशन है उसको भी रिप्रेजेंट करती हैं
जी।
आप प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी भी आए और उनसे भी आप मिले एंड और जो सीएम रियो है, नेफ्यू रियो, उनकी पार्टी में तो आप हैं ही। क्या टारगेट दिया दोनों बड़े नेताओं ने आपको? व्हाट इज द टारगेट बिफोर यू गिवन बाय योर लीडरशिप?
No, ऐसे टारगेट तो कुछ नहीं है. Both of them are not just even Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta ji, he had also come. So it's a very, very, for a new entrant to politics, I mean, having all these really exceptional leaders of the country, campaigning for me is such a big deal. I'm really overwhelmed, but I'm also happy because हमारा भी बहुत उसका भी expectation है. Like, okay, they're coming and campaigning for me, but मेरे लिए, from my side also, will my people show them that, the position is good. I don't want to embarrass them. वो इतना बड़ा लोग आते हैं और मेरे पास, मेरे campaign में, 1,000 to 2,000 होने से तो शर्म का बात आता है वो ना. But I'm happy because my people also showed equal enthusiasm to their coming. ऐसा तो कुछ expectation नहीं रखा मेरे लिए. I think that's very kind of them. जब एक न्यू एंट्री आता है तो इतना एक्सपेक्टेशन करके इतना होप कर देता है तो द न्यू पर्सन कैन नॉट बी, उसको बहुत हेवी हो जाता है उसके लिए. एंड दे आर वेरी सीनियर्स, सो दे नो दैट. नो एक्सपेक्टेशन, बट दे टोल्ड मी दैट दे आर वेरी, वेरी प्राउड ऑफ मी, दैट दे आर रियली हैप्पी, स्पेशली प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी. In fact, in 2019, when I got Nari Shakti, Prime Minister had invited us to his house and he was congratulating us, and he mentioned this award, ye award jo hai, wo to is not an end. And, congratulating you and saying shabash, don't look at it that way. Think that this is a ticket for you to do bigger things. So the expectation is more. So that always kept on, that I kept on getting reminded. So jab Honorable Prime Minister was here, I also reminded him of that. Sir, you told us there's a ticket to do bigger things, so now I'm in this free. So he said, when I saw your name, I was very happy. So I'm really grateful to my leaders.
Hekani ji, am I talking to the future female legislator of Nagaland Assembly and the future Minister of Nagaland?
I don't know. I want to believe that you are talking to, but I don't want to talk ahead of God's plan. I mean, from the human level, I've done everything that I could do. I've given my best. But अभी देखेगा ऊपर वाला. It's up to God.
तो हेकानी जी का साफ कहना है कि वो अपना कर्म करती हैं, अपना काम जैसा वो पिछले 17 सालों से कर रही हैं, वही काम वो आगे भी जारी रखेंगी. अगर वो विधानसभा पहुंचती हैं तो उन्होंने बताया कि उनके दिमाग में युवाओं के लिए और नारी शक्ति के लिए बहुत कुछ उनके दिमाग में है, बहुत बड़ा एक्शन प्लान उनके दिमाग में है और उसको वो एग्जीक्यूट करके रहेंगी. थैंक यू वेरी मच हेकानी जी, संसद टीवी से बात करने के लिए आपने समय निकाला.
थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच.
तो इनका साफ यही कहना कि जो भी काम इनके सामने आएगा वो उसको पूरी तरह से करेंगे। कैमरामैन भरत सुंदर राउत और कैमरा सहयोगी करणजीत सिंह के साथ पवन कुमार शर्मा, दीमापुर 3 विधानसभा, नागालैंड।